Hi guys, and welcome to another replay. And I bought the Atlanta. So here I am, the Atlanta, in one of my first games. And the game has been going on for some time, but not much really happened. As you can see, about 4,000 damage. But I made it up to this island, and well, I'm lobbing shots over the island at that battleship. I was shooting at another battleship a little bit earlier, but well. But this is really what the Atlanta is good at, lobbing shots over islands. However, I am a little bit too close to it, so I have to change targets here. That's the one I was shooting at first, but well, he's behind the island, so new target. And yeah, I do like the Atlanta, I have to say, but you really have to play it in a special way. I'm pretty safe where I am now, except for those pesky little planes. I'm not detected, so I can pretty much sit here and just spam HE without any problems. So, might as well do that. But like most people probably know, this thing has no armor, so when people start shooting at you, you tend to die, and die fast. But yeah, and as you can see, it does have torpedoes. And they are not that good, to be quite honest. The target indicator here is wrong. I am targeting the guy that is 5 kilometers away from me, but, well, and they're twitched. These things have a 4.5 kilometer range, so it's kind of suicide getting within range. Unless you can sit here behind an island and just launch them without being detected. Well, he knows I'm here, so no excuse for that. Boom. It only took 2, but all 4 would have hit him. Well, they technically did hit him. So, yeah, 20,000 damage done. And he would have taken 40 if he had had more hit points. So, you can use torpedoes, but like emergencies. And yeah, the guns are also pretty good. That was a pretty nice hit. I think the second salvo will hit as well. Yep, not as much damage, but well. And I am detected here because he's kinda close. So instead of going in reverse, and there are many ships, might as well see if we can kill this with Bayern. And he's low on health, and voila, a pretty solid hit. You can actually do a good amount of damage to people with HE. But you need to be pretty close. Oh well, it all worked out in the end. Oh, British destroyer. And yeah, he took an interest in me, but and I had to start moving. Wasn't that good of a position anymore. Angling the ship here, don't want to get hit. And he popped his smoke. Oh well. So he hit me, but for 0 damage. I'm well angled, so not a big problem really. But yeah, he hit me again, but for no damage. Still detected though. I stopped shooting because, well, he might get lucky. But yeah, HE pretty good on this thing. The chance of setting a fire is pretty low. I don't quite recall in numbers, but something like 7-8%. I guess it's not that bad because, well, you have miniguns and fire very fast. I think it's something like every 5 seconds. Let's see when I fire again. Reload. 4 point something seconds, so even better. I do have the captain skill. This is a destroyer captain I'm using. But I do have the skill that lets me reload faster. But again, it's only 10%, so you do fire quickly. I have, I think it was a Cleveland on this map actually. Not the game though. But there was a Cleveland, he was on full health and came around an island. He wasn't pointing his guns at me, so I just blasted away. It took me something like, I don't know, 25 seconds, 30 seconds, and he was on half health. And yeah, that one hurt. So battleships will... they will hurt you. You don't really want to get into a fight with them, unless you have no other option. But well, so yeah, close range, especially against cruisers, you could load your armor piercing and, well, get some citadels. It is possible, I suppose. But I rarely do, because they start angling just a little bit and they won't penetrate. So it's like HE is more consistent damage. So I tend to use that. Plus you might set a fire or whatnot. But yep, if you get the right target, close range, by all means load some armor piercing and go for some citadels. I'm running a bit away here because too many potential people there shooting at me. So running away. And we have this little battleship sitting here, AFK. And I reported him as I was swinging by here. I did consider torpedoing him, but yeah, what for? The turns do swing around really quickly. It's like a destroyer. So that's nice. You're almost always going to be pointing these guns at the target, even if you turn around 180. So let's see, it's far away. The maximum range is 13 point a little bit kilometers, but it's really hard to hit anything. Well, that being said, battleships you can normally hit because, well, you know, they're slow. But just about anything else is, unless it sails in a straight line and you have, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 salvos to dial in. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. So I would watch my fire in this thing. When they start to get closer, now he's getting close to 10 kilometers and I can hit him from here. That was a good one actually. This guy is actually turning a lot, so that makes it a bit harder. If he had sailed in a straight line, I would be hitting him every single time by now. But well, he's twisting and turning, but I'm still hitting him a little bit though. So it could be worse. But yeah, from around 10 kilometers you can hit, well, maybe except for destroyers. They're a bit harder to hit. But everything else, yeah. You can put the hurt on them. And mostly this guy is shooting at our AFK battleship, so he's kind of a meat shield for me. And I'm going to make a mistake now. Collision alert? What? Oops. Island. I was so busy shooting at this guy that I forgot to look at the map. Completely my fault. And now he's shooting at me. I guess he noticed me and said, ooh, he's stuck on the island. Broadside on. So he was just, let's see how many shots I can get off before I get deleted. But luckily he didn't hit my citadel. And I'm barely doing more damage to him than he is to me. He is on fire as well, so that's always good. Speaking of, given the pretty low fire chance from this ship, I have pretty much decided on well, I went for range to get those, what, 20% extra range. Some people argue against that because, as you can see, these shots are hanging up in the air for so long that it's really hard to hit. But it's just without this, the maximum range is like 11 kilometers, and that's just crap. People will be able to hit you somewhat easily at 11 kilometers. So yeah, I'm going with the extra range, which I did first, and when I have enough skill points, I think I'll go for the fire chance, because you need to set those fires. You need to keep these ships burning so you can kill them quick. Sometimes you have enough targets close by, and if you set them all on fire, that damage will definitely add up. Another good hit. You can normally have, just depending on range, about 3 salvos in the air at one time. That's nice. Good couple of hits. Yeah, respectable, I suppose. Got no tank points. Come on. Low health. He's dead. Come on, get the kill. His guns were pointed in the opposite direction, so nothing for him to do other than die. Okay, so I didn't take any screenshots of this match, but I think it was a fairly good one. As you can see, about 82,000 damage, sank 3, set 10 fires, hit a bit more than 200 times, and got those 2 torpedo hits. So, can't really complain. And I think this really demonstrates how the Atlanta can be played. Not that it necessarily should be played like this, but hiding behind an island, lobbing shots over, it's definitely a good way to go, because you're pretty safe, you can do damage, and people will hate you, but well, who cares about them? So yeah, I definitely like the Atlanta. And well, I hope you enjoyed this replay, and until next time, bye bye.